What is up, YouTube? Four Leaf Cards here. Hey, thanks for clicking. I'm looking at jerseys because my friend Scott over at Reindeer Studios asked us about our favorite jerseys. And this is a kind of hard one because I like a lot of different jerseys. There's something about this green St. Patrick's Day Red Sox one. We got the socks on the sleeve that speaks to me, but it's probably not my favorite. Let's look at some other ones. All right, love the Total Red. I actually own a Total Red one. Actually, I got a white one, a gray one, a red one, and a green one. Yeah. But anyway, love the red. It pops. You know, it gets me pretty excited to watch the Red Sox play. This is a batting jersey version, and I do like the red, but not quite my favorite. This, my friends, is the one. That's the 2004, pretty traditional, one red stripe kind of around the buttons and neck. I just love the simplicity of the home jersey, and that home jersey's been a while. Things got wonky in the 70s and whatever, but and the 80s a little bit too, but man, the simplicity of a clean white jersey. You got the slight outlining of the numbers and the letters. I mean, there's nothing that says I'm going to a home game in Fenway like this traditional Sox jersey, and it's just my favorite. I mean, sometimes, the City Connect, I could take it or leave it. All the colors and all that stuff, whatever. Some of the older designs are cool. You get the one with the sock on it, but I can't, they're all right. But there's just something about a really simple home jersey that just says, I love my team. Anyway, that's what I got for you on Scott's VR. I'm going to throw in John Wade Boggs. He was asking about influences in the hobby. And I figured never a better time than now to do the old two birds, one stone trick. Because I'm looking at jerseys right now. If I didn't have YouTube in my life, I would not be looking up jerseys and trying to determine which jersey is my favorite. I don't think. And that's really been, to me, the most fun part about it. And I probably said this before, and maybe people haven't heard the story, so I'll tell it. But I tend to get myself into different hobbies. I collected different things in various time points, and was getting kind of crafty with different types of hobbies. And I kind of get into a hobby, dive right in, learn as much as I can until I feel like I've done something, and then I'm on to something else. And this hobby's been stickier. I've never done one hobby for more than 2 years, and we're going on 5 or 6 years at this point with the baseball cards, and it's 100% because of YouTube. Maybe not 100%. A little bit has to do with Little Leaf, and finding a hobby that we can do together. We do Pokemon and other stuff and whatever, but the cards, we oftentimes will do a little bit of that together. So he's probably 10% of it at this point, and maybe that'll change. Maybe it'll get more, maybe it'll get less. Who knows? But what I do know is that the majority of it is that I've found actually good friends. I've made good friends through YouTube and the hobby, and folks like John and Scott, that I'm doing this for today. We've got a really good group of guys that are going to Cleveland this year, and that's been a lot of fun just interacting with them pretty much, I'd say on a daily basis. And I think I am easily influenced. We could admit that. Just because I like new things. I don't have focus, so that's easily manipulated. As you can see by most of my mail days coming in with all these Pittsburgh Pirates things and Steelers stuff and just little things that Mangini's throwing at me. and we're having fun at that. But just watching everybody else's stuff and seeing the excitement that they get, and saying, I'd like to have something that reminds me of that person, or a story that somebody told. I'm definitely a sucker for that. If there's a story behind a card, I love getting that. And you just don't, without the people, and YouTube as the main driver of the people that I watch, at least, that tell the stories. It would be very easy for me to just walk away and go do something else. But it's the amount of different people collecting different things and telling different stories has just been absolutely inspiring, really. That everybody's sharing knowledge and showing different things, and my collection definitely looks like that for the most part. I mean, we lean New England sports as much as we can, but at this point, I probably have more stuff, well, not more, but, a good 50-50. I mean, we're doing a whole Killebrew run with Dustin. He got me on that. We're doing the Killebrews and microbrews. And I definitely collect a lot of different things that I normally probably wouldn't have collected. I probably would have got into Red Sox, burnt out, and moved on to another hobby. And so it's been really fun, and I appreciate that. So if you guys are listening, you guys that make videos, thank you so much. Those you guys that watch videos, I know, hey, we are super busy here at the Four Leaf House with all the sports and the travel baseball and the rec baseball and the travel soccer and gymnastics and swimming and blah, 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 blah. I have not been doing a good job of commenting back. I feel bad about that. I usually kind of have time to do that, but man, I usually do it at night, and the nights, like, man, I get to bed and I just fall asleep. But anyway, so I apologize for that, but I do appreciate all the connections. We say it all the time, collect to connect. And that really is what I'm talking about. It's these connections and influences and inspirations, if you will, are super important, and really kind of make my hobby exciting and worth doing, and looking forward to that kind of stuff. I mean, I am just ready to go to the National and hang out with all of you guys that are going. So I'm probably getting a little long-winded. I didn't want to do that, and it's just easy for me to do. But congratulations to John. I think he's coming up on 2,000. That's absolutely amazing. I can still remember me wishing one day, like, I wish that guy would just make a video so I can find him. I want to see this Wade Boggs collection. So, man, it's been awesome, John, watching your channel grow and all the awesome content you put on that. And my buddy Scott, hey, for you, thanks for being a really, I know we always kind of joke around, all best friend or whatever, but, like, thanks for being my best friend, man, in the hobby. My roommate, somebody that we can always throw things at no matter what. And that's all I got, man. I don't want to get too mushy here. So enjoy the hobby. Just if you're listening to this, just jump right in, comment on stuff, make friends, hang out with people as often as you can. It really does make the hobby like 1,000 times better. So that's all I got for you guys today. Thanks for listening to me blabber on about all kinds of nonsense. Thanks to Scott and John for some stimulation to make a video. And if you guys are open anything, best of luck to you. Don't forget to collect to connect. That is exactly what we're talking about. And have an awesome day.